How y'all doing, guys? Paul Ryan back here again. Guys, last night I shared the blueprint, if you will, for the Cowboys to dominate, rather, is the word I used, to dominate the draft. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what you thought of that draft. And, it's as we're getting closer to the draft, I mentioned it last night, but I've got the draft on my mind, and I've been doing a lot more mock drafts recently. And one thing I've noticed is that if the Cowboys want to get a difference making wide receiver, I really think we're going to have to do it on either round two or round three because we don't have a fourth round pick. And even, in these mock drafts, I know they're not to say all be all, and the ADP shift and so many different things happen on draft night and whatnot. Players fall through the cracks and everything. But what I'm noticing is that in the fourth round, there's not really a lot of receivers that are difference makers, at least from what I've seen. I'm no player evaluator. I don't watch film or anything, but I'm just not seeing anybody of name that even people I follow on Twitter who are about player evaluators, who do watch film, who do study the game, and who keep up with college football, almost as much as they keep up with NFL. And I'm starting to think that maybe. Well, I mean, I guess you could say I felt this way for a while, but if the Cowboys can get a fourth round pick, man, they can really, really, really dominate this draft. The reason I say that is if they can get a fourth round pick, and they don't have to worry about taking a running back in the second or third. They can get a really good running back in the fourth round. They can get a Jalen Wright. They can get a Bucky Irving, maybe even a Will Shipley. Or, there's even guys in the fifth, sixth, and seventh, um, like a Marshawn Lloyd, guys like that could be day one starters, day one contributors at running back. I don't think that's the case at wide receiver. So, that was just kind of a shower thought, if you will. I was just thinking about that, just got out of the shower, and I'm like, man, I really think the Cowboys, if they're going to improve their wide receiver room via the draft and not, go out and get one of these veterans off the market, I think that they're going to have to do it on day two or day three. I mean, maybe if a guy falls to him on day one, somehow like a CeeDee Lamb-esque type of receiver falls to him on day one, I'm not sure how that would happen. But unless that happens, I really think they're going to need to do it day two or day three. And I'm hoping they can trade for a fourth round pick because I mentioned yesterday, they do have 3 seventh round picks. They can add depth there, special teams depth. They've got their fifth round pick. They've got their sixth round pick. That fourth round pick, man, that could be huge. That could be a game breaker, if you will. I know it kind of sounds silly, but you know, Dak Prescott, he was a fourth round pick, right? You don't find guys like that all the time. But in this draft, what the Cowboys need, if they can get that fourth round pick, they could go first round offensive line if that's what they want to do. Second round, get a wide receiver or a linebacker. Third round, get a wide receiver. Fourth round, grab your running back. Hey, let me know. What do you think about? Are there some sleeper wide receivers that you guys like that aren't getting talked about enough? Am I wrong about the receivers? And maybe we can get a guy on day three that can be a day one contributor. I hope you guys are having a good Saturday night. Be safe, and as always, subscribe. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.